everybody, it's your girl Sophie So back here on Sophia's Football Talk to do a little bit of a talking discussion on Jadon Sancho. Should he potentially get another chance for Man United? That's going to be a little bit of a, talking point for that before we fully, of course, tomorrow preview the what should I say, Palace and Man United game. But that's going to be more for tomorrow. Today, we're just focusing on Sancho and do a little bit of talking about the Champions League first leg of the semifinal between Dortmund and PSG. Because a lot of people was talking about Sancho because brother was cooking. That's what I'm gonna say. Brother was cooking. But yeah, before you fully start to talk about that, make sure big thumbs up because the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see. Subscribe indeed. We're still on the road, which been a very, very, very long road. We're still on the road to 3K subscribers, so let's make it happen. Okay? Subscribe if you're new, if you like the vibe, and also feel free to join the SFT membership. Yeah. So, yesterday's game, Dortmund versus PSG, ended in 1-0. A goal by Fulkrug. I'm so bad with names, but the striker up top. And a wonderful assist cross by Schlottenberg, I believe it is. Wow. Wow. But even though it was not 1-0, still a very good game. Maybe not as good as the Bayern Real Madrid game, but still a very good game. And the big talking point was, of course, like I said, Jadon Sancho, who is at loan, on loan for Dortmund, but still a Man United player at the end of the day. We might cash in on him. We might have him come back. I don't know. It really depends on what the club wants, what Man United wants, what he wants himself. Maybe he thinks, you know what, I'm very happy here at Dortmund. Let me just be here, make it permanent. That could be the case. A bunch of rumors that's been saying it. But Jadon Sancho is the first Englishman ever, by the way, to complete 11 plus take-ons in a single Champions League game. It's been 16 years since the last time a player completed more dribbles as well in a UCL semifinal. Last one was actually Lionel Messi against Man United in 2008. This is via Squaw. And then Fabrizio Romano tweeted, I believe yesterday, Dortmund want to negotiate and keep Sancho at the club next season, as reported earlier this week. Talks to follow with Man United. So they are happy with the guy. They would want him and make it permanent. They would want him back. I mean, he's gotten the proper remontada. And from a guy who hasn't really been playing, first team football, gotten any minutes for what, 3 months with the whole situation that happened with him and Ten Hag. To be honest, I think the whole situation blew up, got too far out of hand, in my opinion. I felt like Ten Hag could have definitely dealt with it a lot better. Hindsight for sure. I also think that Sancho could have dealt with it better. But I feel like the way that he was just kind of scrutinized the character assassination with stories coming out, with his character, how he is as a person, I just felt like, you know what? Now we're doing a bit too much. Now we are overdoing it, and I don't like it. Like hearing him having to eat lunch in the car park, not really being able to, sit with the others. I just felt like, okay, now we're doing a bit too much now. This could have been resolved. Y'all are grown ass men. This could have been resolved. I think with the whole, if we compare it, let's say to the whole Cristiano Ronaldo thing, let's be honest, that was not something that was going to be resolved. That was like, okay, you made the interview, you got to go. Now, respectfully, bye-bye, you got to go. But with the Sancho thing, was it really that big of a deal for it to not be resolved in house? Not really. No, here we are, you know, Sancho may be coming back or maybe not. Would I personally want him to stay at Man United one more season, get one more chance, see what he can do? I wouldn't be opposed to it. I kind of want to see just, I, to be honest, I got one more in me, people. I got one more in me. One more. We're just mad, but I do. One more. I think I can do one more. One. The last dance. Last dance. I think I can do it. Maybe. Maybe. I generally believe. Big up to Arish. Says Tenok has to quit the club for the better performance. Hey, I some of y'all know I was done with Tenok after the Bournemouth game back in December when we lost 3-0 at home. So I've been done with Tenok. I think new manager, why not? But in it obviously needs to be okay. Does he fit the playing style of the new manager, whoever that ends up being? We've been linked with Tuchel. I don't want him. I don't want it whatsoever. So we have to wait and see. Because Romy One Kenobi says, I see a Madrid and Dortmund final on the cards. Maybe. I personally see a Bayern and Dortmund final. You know? Bring it back to Wembley 2013 when I was about to say Dortmund won it. When Real Madrid won it. Maybe. Pick up Dark Rope, you're doing well. By the way, I completely forgot to address, but I got myself some new football kits. Yes, these are the two new additions to my football collection. So we have this one. This is the 92-93 third kit for Man United. And this is the 95-96, I believe, away kit. So we got Keane and we got Cantona. And I will be buying more, but I bought him from a guy called the Kitman 786. Do check him out on Instagram. Great deal, and I will be great customer service. Now I was not paid to say this. I generally felt this, and let's just say I will be getting more kits. I will be wearing this tomorrow at work, so I cannot wait. Keane and Compton are two goals, right? Yes. Darko says, Sophia, would you sell Sancho to your rival clubs for over 50 million? No, I no. Even with like Rashford, like I'm more done with Rashford than I am with Sancho. Even I wouldn't want Rashford to go to a rival club within the no. If they're gonna go, let it be outside of England. Because I do not want to see and I don't want to see them at a different club here in England. I don't want that to be the case at all. But Ten Hag obviously had a press conference earlier today in regards to the, ahead of the Crystal Palace game that we're going to be playing on Monday. I just wanted to read out the quote as he was asked about Sancho. We'll deep dive fully onto the game, the Crystal Palace game more so tomorrow because I already have a stream planned then. Then we'll make it fully everything related to team news. But today it's more so focused on Jadon Sancho in particularly that. So Ten Hag on Sancho's form, direct quote. Let's say this. Yesterday he played very good and I've already talked a lot about this. He's a very good player. Yesterday he showed why Manchester United bought him and he showed that he represents a high value for Manchester United, which is good. I'm happy for Jadon and I'm happy with his performance from yesterday. We will see what is going to happen in the future. I mean, hopefully, what is going to happen is that you're not going to be here no more, Uncle Ericy, because this is a bit too much and we got to move on. But he answers the question. He happy for him, but obviously they never really resolved their issues. There's never been a sorry from Sancho, and I think probably both of them should be saying sorry. Kiss up and make up and say sorry. Bye bye. Y'all grown men. Stop it. Seriously. But I wouldn't mind one more season. When does his contract run out? I think it might be 20. Oh, wait. because we got him in 20 for the 21-22 season. That when both Varane and Ronaldo came in. Sancho, Man United contracts. That was a 5-year contract. Yeah, 2026. So 2 years left. Huh. Hmm. Interesting. Rashford to replace Mbappe. I can see it. I can see it too. So yeah, I don't agree with this logic of years not selling to rival club. Make me understand, please. I mean, Dark Crow, like, I'm just saying what I felt. I didn't like seeing Danny Welbeck go to Arsenal. Even though I didn't rate him that much, I didn't like it. I didn't. I mean, Tevez definitely hurt. Tevez going to Man City, that hurt. Because I actually like the dude. That hurt. I don't like it. I don't like nope. No, no, no. And no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Personally, and Dark Crow, you might feel you don't have an issue with it. I personally don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing it. It's that simple. There is a quality player there with Sancho. I would give him another chance at Man United, but under a different manager, someone like hell no. He could. I can't. I don't want to see Tommy T football at Man United. I don't want to. The thing is, though, when Thomas Tuchel was actually managing Chelsea, I liked the dude. He really did. But I feel like he just annoys me, and I think that Chelsea sacked him a bit too soon, in my opinion. Um, I try to believe that. And also with Bayern, the way he managed Bayern, the way he throws some of the players under the bus, I don't like it. I generally don't like it. And I just don't think he's the right guy, personally speaking. If he ends up coming here, what am I going to? It is what it is. But I just, with, if we're trying to play a certain style of football, then I just don't think that's going to be Tommy T. Generally, I don't see it. So I think we will be going backwards if, we end up having, literally, just my opinion. So I don't want it. And Hansi Flick, I ain't gonna lie, Gossen was the guy for me, man. But he's staying with the German national team at least onto the World Cup, until after the World Cup. So for me, mm. And Dark Crow says, so were you fine with Owen and RVP joining your club? No, Dark Crow. Okay, this is me now. Now we're moving. Now, okay. Listen, I want my players to go to rival clubs, but I do not have an issue with players from rival clubs coming to us. There's a difference. RVP, I wanted RVP way before he left Arsenal to come to Man United. I've been a big fan of RVP for years. Okay, big fan of him. So when he became a Man United player, I was gassed. Oh, and obviously there's been injuries, of course, there. So but it's still funny that a Liverpool player, former Liverpool player coming to Man United, you know, that was a bit funny, but it is what it is. With RVP, I was super gassed. Big up Ed. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I think with Sancho, it'll be very interesting. I mean, he was exceptional. Lots of different, dribbles being made. The only thing though was missing more so the final, either him getting an assist or score a goal. Like that's the only thing that he was kind of missing from yesterday's game. But other than that, guy was amazing. He was cooking, and it looked, he was playing on that right hand side, looked so much more confident, And I think there's something that Thierry Henry was mentioning when mentally when you ain't right up here, it will show. But if you feel good at a place mentally, it will show. And this is me just paraphrasing and not saying exactly what he said, but there's something in that regard. Um, the guy he just looks. It looks more and more like that Sancho Dortmund that we saw before he came to Man United. And Man United, it has to fully worked out, but it doesn't mean that he still can't work out. Because I'm willing to give it one more shot. I'm willing, 100%. I'm willing to give it one more shot. If he wants to, then I have no issue with making it happen. No issue. Real talk, no issue. But we have to wait and see, of course. It says no one wanted Owen, not because he was a scout, it's because he was ass. I mean, I ain't gonna go that far, but okay. Sancho belongs to a team with a structure, discipline, identity on the pitch. I hear it. That's why, like, I don't like when I think I don't want to sit here with how it went with Sancho. I don't want to sit here and just solely blame the club, and I don't want to solely blame Sancho as well. I think both parties have some type of involvement into why it hasn't worked out. Let's be honest. I think two things can be right at the same time. That he didn't maybe fully step up, and he has underperformed, but also has the club put in the proper, like, with how Ed says, has there been a proper structure, discipline, identity on the pitch in place for him? No, no. So two things can be right at the same time, but I'm willing to give him one more season, one more in me, one more. I do. Pick up saying says that RVP goal versus Villa at OT. I mean, God, RVP, God, I miss him. God, I love that player. Pick up now. Hope you're doing well. Yes, like, subscribe, and share, people. We will be ending the stream very shortly. The club let Sancho down. The manager let Sancho, but also Sancho let himself down. Exactly. I feel the same way, Ed. I think everybody let each other down. But does it mean that we can't work things out? No. I mean, I believe that we can. One more chance. One more. Just one more. I think it can happen. But it obviously means that he would want it to happen. He would want to come back and prove himself, as well as we having another manager, because there's no point of. I'm thinking if we still have 10, which I don't think will be the case. I think 10 will leave. But let's just say hypothetically 10 stays for one more season. Then there's no point for me to have Sancho here. Might as well then cash in. But if we do have a new manager, I think he should give it a go. One more, just to prove to yourself that, you know what? I know I can do it. I know. It's been rough, but imagine doing a 180. Y'all seen the quality. Y'all seen I've been here. And that's that. I hope. Because there is a player there. There 100% is still a player in there. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to do a little bit of a quick stream, just talking about the whole Sancho situation. At least you guys know where I stand. I mean, when the season is done officially after the FA Cup final, I will be, like I always do every season, we'll be doing a keep, loan, sell type of stream. We'll invite a couple of fellow United supporters, and we'll discuss, see who do we want to keep, who we want to sell. So yeah, I think that's gonna be good. Pick up Vamshi, are we doing well? Zane says, maybe because of my age, but I rated Tevez at City more as a player. How old are you, Zane? How old are you? But he was good at, I mean, at United though. Tevez, Rooney, Ronaldo. Round three that was chef's kiss. That chef's kiss. Mm. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. And the fact that he went to City, kind of being a part of that City, what should I say? What's the word that I'm looking for? City, the whole City journey. There is another word, but I just can't seem to think of it. Not not say too much, but early 20s. Oh, okay, no, then I can hear it. Then he would be, yeah. I hear it. You probably, if you're in your early 20s, then you probably would remember more of his time at Man City, yeah, I can hear it, than when he was at Man United. So I hear it. I hear it. I get it. But yeah, guys, if you watch this on the replay, do let me know your thoughts. Whether you support Man United or not, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section about the whole Sancho situation. Should Man United give him another chance? Should we try one more time? Or should we just cash in and so be it? I want to hear all of it. I'm going to be back already tomorrow to do a preview for Crystal Palace versus Man United. Obviously, that game is not going to be played until Monday, but we're definitely doing a preview because I always like doing my previews on Fridays, mostly. But yeah, make sure that you'll be there, that you subscribe, that you have on the notification bell button. Like, of course, as well. Still on the road to 3K subscribers, so let's make that happen, shall we? And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, Sophie's out, glory, glory, Man United, and Forza Inter. Bye bye.